Alright, there we go. We're set up and we're going. May as well go for it. Alright, this is Warframe. And this is my latest Warframe. Let me just choose a better weapon, because I do like my weapons. This one's awesome, but I haven't got it. That one's alright, but I much prefer the Burston. It's a 3-round burst weapon. And basically, these are an example of some of the Warframes in the game. And these are obviously some others. Such as Atlas. A person I will be working towards when I can. But basically, each one of these Warframes does something different. Nyx is... she's more of my crowd control, if you know what I'm saying. Because her third ability... well, you'll see all the abilities, but I'll only be showing you 1 or 2 Warframes. Sorry if you can hear me drinking. I drink water. Surprise! This is Mag. Personal favourite of mine. Her armour, is decent. And her shields are excellent. Her power and health do take a bit of a dip though. Nyx Prime is my preferred. It used to be that I just had Nyx. Primes are very slightly better versions. But obviously, the better you can get them, the better you can play. Now this is a Warframe I quite like, but I can't get because it's really hard to get the pieces for. This guy, I don't even know how to explain him. He's an engineer, but enough of that. I'll show you how the Warframes work. And I'll show you with a good example. This isn't really my crowd controlling weapon. But this is the place where you can make things. Here's a prime chassis you can make. If you have all the parts or something, you can build it. But you've also got to build the parts, so... apart from sometimes, such as prime weapons. Now here's something ready to claim. I actually need one of these, so I built one. As you can see, the item was added to my inventory. Now that's the Lex Prime. It's something I really want to go for actually, because I like the look of the Lex, and plus it's quite a powerful one. Let's just ignore that pop-up. I don't know if you can see the pop-up, but I'm going to ignore it anyway. And this is the thing I'm trying to help my friend get. It's a really awesome looking Warframe. Alright, I've shown you the foundry. I've shown you the place I get weapons. I'll show you where you upgrade your things. This is an aura mod. So if I've got a rifle, such as the Burston, it allows me to pick up 150% bonus ammunition. This allows me extra shield capacity. This is vitality, speaks for itself. This gives me more power, basically energy. This gives me more duration. This just allows me to bleed out slower. If I'm playing with somebody else, this basically allows them more time to pick me up. This is a mod I would like to put on once I've got a bit of room for it. As you can see, I haven't really got what I need for that yet. Once you have 10 capacity, I can put that on. Let's have a look. What else can I explain? This is the market. These are examples of weapons you can buy with platinum. although I highly recommend you do not, due to the fact you can just basically buy them off other players, and you can get better variants. This is the Breton. It's a fairly standard rifle. I prefer the Prime version, both the way it looks and the way it fires. This is the normal version of the Burston I have, and I personally dislike how that Burston looks compared to mine. I don't know if anyone else's opinions are different, but hey. I procrastinate a lot, sorry, I'm very unused to showing other people things. These are examples of all the blueprints. Here, let me pick out a really good blueprint to show you, one that I might work towards at some point. I shall pick out the Penta. This is a grenade launcher, and these are the components required. 3 control modules. As you can see, I've got a fair amount of control modules. Circuits. I need to get more circuits, but that's an impressive amount considering. Ferrite. Let's just say it's one of the most common drops in the game. And alloy plates. So I could build that right now if I felt like it, but sometimes I don't. I've got the weapons I want. Now, seeing as she's only level 10, I will go to Earth. Earth has the easiest missions up into a point. AKA this guy. He's level 20 to 25. This is what I normally use to get what is known as void keys. Now void keys come from here. You go to the void by using the keys you've got. Every time you complete a void mission, you lose that key. So stocking up on them isn't bad. Each place offers you different prime parts, for example. Or former. The thing you use to reset your Warframe to level 1, but give it an extra slot, which basically means better things. Those are all the missions. Is there any that I'd want to do? Probably not, apart from that one. But yeah, let's just show you an Earth mission. I'll show you a quick exterminate mission on Grenier. And then I'll show you what I normally do whenever I'm on this planet. That's my ship. She's a fast one, ain't she? Sorry if that blinds you a little bit. I could be quiet and just explain this during our meeting, but other people will be watching too. Ah yeah, this is my Kubra. He's a bit shiny in the light, so let's just get him over here. Or her, sorry. Edna. Oh. Not quite sure how you did that, but okay. And that's my Kubra. This is my weapon. And the 4 things on the side. Mind control is the first one. In fact, I can show you like this. I invade the psyche of a target. I make them fight for me. For up to 25 to 31 seconds, because I've upgraded it. This is psychic bolts. It's not you, Sane. I'm terrible, I'm sorry. You can launch up to 3 to 4 volts, and the best thing about them is they can cause radiation damage, which causes them to go crazy. My preferred one though is Chaos. It only lasts 12 to 18 seconds at the second, but it makes all enemies attack randomly on each other, on me, on whatever's around. This is my ultimate ability. As you can see, the drain per second is a lot, but I absorb all incoming damage and channel it into a big blast that explodes outwards. This is my scythe, as it is, and as you can see, you can do some really cool things with it. Now the point of this is, the 0 out of 52, how many I have to kill. See, this is why I like the gun. Really powerful at low levels, and higher levels I can punch through multiple enemies thanks to a mod I put on it. And as you can see, this is an example of mind control. It makes it fight for me. This is chaos. It shows me wielding a weapon to all other enemies, so they all attack randomly. There's an alert there. We'll get right through this mission and go for that, because that alert has something called shield disruption. Now that's a rare mod, and mostly you can only get that through alert missions. These are evil versions of my dog, hence why I have to put them down. This is my secondary weapon. I would say it's not as good as other secondary weapons I've had, but I can be quite picky. She's been telling lies, she's been love before you kill. Oh yeah, the Kubras do have a chance of killing the targets I need to kill anyway, which makes my job a lot easier. And also harder, depending on if they want to attack me or not. Although at this level, with the weaponry I have, none of these present a problem. This is just a quickie, just to show you how I fight in the game. As you can see, not the best weapon. But then again, not one of the worst secondaries I've ever had. Still, I'm going to be replacing that when I can. The only reason I keep it is as weapons and things level up, your affinity starts going up. Yep, my shields went down there as you saw. Snipers are that powerful. Normally you can take them out real easy, but sometimes you can't. That was an example of punch through there. With 3 bullets, they have 2.1 punch through. They can go through 2 enemies, and the third one only gets a 10th of the damage. Gosh, I'm so awkward on these videos. I do apologise. I would not make a good commentator. So for now, I'm just going to be quiet and enjoy watching the gameplay. Alright. Where is it? Ah, my dog's going after it, I think. Or my Cooper sniffed it. Knew somebody better go. Hiya! Sorry. Ooh, oxium. I'll explain that. That's one of the rarer substances. So I'm pretty glad I got that. If I line this up right, I guess I better show you my second ability. As you can see, basically think of it as loopy juice. Makes the enemies think that they're enemies with everyone. The accuracy on this gun isn't that good, but I'm adjusting it, like, compensate for it, I suppose. And that's the end of this mission. So I'll quickly show you my other ability. There's that, as you've seen. And this is the one that absorbs all incoming fire. And then... boom! You get the idea. Normally I'd rush through this a lot faster, but... I'm trying to get loot. As you can see, ferrite pops up an awful lot. Oh yeah, my dog has a 90% chance of opening locked lockers. A must-have on any mission you want to farm a lot of materials on. And I fell off, didn't I? Okay. Let's see if my parkour skills... Oh yeah! Sorry. Really need to remember to tell these things. Ta-da! It's a sort of glide ability. Really can help out sometimes. Oh. Whatever. I'm at the end now.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
As you can see, you get bonus XP for finishing the mission. On top of the XP you already earn. And that in turn really helps out. Now I've shown you that, I'm going to quickly show you... Oh, it's a pretty hard mission, that. But it gives me a really good mod. Unfortunately, Nyx isn't powerful enough to do this mission yet. So I'm going to take out an old classic of mine. Think Wolverine, but scarier. Just for the sake of it, we'll take over shotgun. She won't be using that shotgun, mind you. But it's just to level it up. Because as I level things up, this bar fills until filled to the top. Valky is an awesome little Warframe. Her ability is basically she can shoot out a hook. This is one of the really hard missions, so I'll just be running through it. She can shoot a hook. She can scream and lower everybody else's attack speed that's an enemy, and heighten anybody else's who's an ally around her. Her third ability is she sort of this. It takes away a bit of a shield, but it does 4 times the amount of damage to an enemy. I'm riding on this because why not? This is my preferred weapon. Hits multiple enemies. Why not?
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Ah, yes. And here we are. Probably a shortcut. Not sure. This reminds me a bit of Star Wars. Really should have somebody watch it. I'll make a separate video for the other things that I'll play. For example, I'm going to be showing you a survival mission for, I'll say 10 minutes. Oh, no. really not practical to show you one of those.
Target located. Bring them in.
Yeah, to explain, Valkyrie is literally my strongest Warframe in terms of pure damage. Problem is she needs energy to do it. So,
well done.
As you can see, level 40s, which are 10 levels above me, all taken down with bombs. But as it costs a lot of energy per second, you've got to keep hoping that you get more energy as time goes on. And that's really not a practical way of doing things. Ramparts are notoriously tough. And they took down my dog. I can pick my dog back up, I just had to quickly take care of him. It's actually time I might need to use my shotgun. See, Valkyrie is really tough when she has energy. So, when I have energy, I'm actually immortal in this form. But there's a lot of things that drain energy in this game. A lot of annoying things. Now you're a man. Man. Ah yeah, I forgot to explain the life system. You can revive yourself up to 4 times and then instant mission failure. So normally if you're dying once or twice, it's better to get out of there. The problem being with that, every time you revive yourself, you lose 10 to 20% of all your affinity.
I'm detecting a large security force.
And that's quite a lot when you think about how hard it is to earn it. So only do it if you really want rewards, otherwise keep the XP. And yep, I'm going back to the green thing, which is the when your mission's complete, go back to it marker. I do occasionally stop along to open these, because sometimes they give you some good stuff. But obviously, that comes with its own little risks. Elite checks in this. I don't quite remember what they do, but I don't want to find out.
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
So any enemies around you get reduced shields. The little markers at the bottom is where you can upgrade the mod to be better and better. So that can probably go up to 20-30%, which is a huge amount. But anyway, I'm going to stop it here because I'm getting quite shy. I always get like that during a video. So, to anyone watching, thank you. Take it easy, guys.